Hey guys, today I wanted to do a throwback, but it's not necessarily a palette that I've used on my channel before, but it is an older palette, so I thought it'd be okay. I'm talking about the ColourPop Little Ray of Sunshine. This is what the palette looks like. I've not actually used this palette on my eyes before. I have swatched it, but I've not used it. So I guess it's technically not a throwback, but it is a throwback. And so I just really wanted to use it because I was in the mood to play with some yellows. So I thought it might be fun. I did go ahead and prime my eyes with my Believe Beauty eyeshadow primer, and it's in the shade Translucent. So in the crease, I'm going to go in with this shade here. It's called Limoncello. So I put that in the crease, but now I'm just going to go in and blend with just a clean brush. I'm just going to blend these edges. I'm going to take this shade here in the middle on the bottom. It's called Chillin'. I'm just going to put it on this outer portion here. And also on the inner portion. Again, just taking this brush just to blend. Then I'm going to take this vitamin D shade. It's in the top middle. And I'm going to kind of put that in the middle. Then just to blend, I'm just taking my brush and going back in there. I'm going to take a little bit of the shade here. It's called Vibes. And I'm just going to pat that along here. Okay. And then for just the outer edge, just to blend it just a little bit, I'm going to take this lightest shade. It's called Sun's Out. And I'm just going to blend these edges just to soften them. I don't know if I mentioned this, but this palette is an all matte palette. There's no shimmer shades or anything in there, so that's why it's an all matte look. I just wanted to keep it matte today. I'm going to take my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. It's the matte one, and I'm going to use that for primer for my face. It's been a little bit since I used this, so I'm going to use my ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Hydrating Foundation, and this is in the shade Light 70W. I also have the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Concealer, and I'm going to use that. I didn't set out to make a ColourPop video, but it's turning into that. I'm going to use my Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. haven't used this in a little bit, so I think I will. This is the Glam Light, I think it's the S'mores contour palette, maybe. I'm not exactly sure. But it has the bronzer or the contour, and then 2 highlighters in there. So I'm going to use this just for the bronzer. I'm going to get my Benefit Cheek Leaders palette, and I'm going to take a little bit of the Dallas blush mixed with a little bit of the Dandelion blush, and that's what I'm going to use today. Back to the Glam Light palette, I'm going to use these two for highlight. I usually try to stay clear putting it on my nose, but it's just too pretty not to. So I want to swatch the colors alone. So here's a swatch of each by themselves. Then I'm going to swatch them together for you. Which of course you can see them on my cheek, but see this one, how it's mixed? So pretty. I just love, I like mixing them. So this would be really good for a like super fair skin tone, or even my skin tone. I can use it too. And this would be for a deeper skin tone, but then even mixing them so you can make your own, and it's beautiful. So yes, I love it. I'm going to try my brow pomade. It's the ABH brow pomade. I'm just curious to see what it would look like. And I also have some of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Gel that I'm going to use to put through them. Okay, so back to Little Ray of Sunshine. I'm going to take this color here, which is Chillin'. And I'm going to buff it out with Limoncello. I'm going to take my highlighter and I'm going to highlight inner corner and brow bone. I swatched a few of my cream gel liners because you know I love these. So here they are on the back of my hand. And Which one do I want? I think I'm going to go with this one. It's the Marigold shade from the Raw Beauty Christie ColourPop collab. I like that. I think it looks good. I almost went with the this lightest one here, only because I thought it would brighten up the eye, you know, like kind of like the white one does. But I could have done either and it would have been pretty, I think. So I'm going to take my ColourPop BFF liquid liner in the shade Grande for my liquid liner on top. I'm going to use my Tarte Surfer Curl Mascara. I use my Tarte mascara, but then I also put on some lashes. They're the Ardell Demi Wispies. So that's what I have on. I'm going to use this lip liner. It's the NYX retractable lip it's the NYX retractable lip liner, and it's in the shade Natural. So I didn't fill in all my lips, just a very thick line is what I did. I'm going to take my Glam Light lip gloss in the shade Hot Chocolate, and I'm going to put on top of that. And there it is. So I do look more fall than I do spring. I know. Let me try something with my lips. I made them a little bit lighter. Maybe it's a little bit more springy. I don't know. Who knows? But anyway, all I did was I dabbed off some of that lip gloss and I just put my Seriously Satin from e.l.f. on there. But yeah, that's all I did. But this is my throwback to Little Ray of Sunshine. If I can talk today, I feel I'm tongue-tied all day long, so I don't know what my deal is, but I love this palette. I think it's a great palette. I believe it's still available on their website, so if you want to pick it up, I say go for it. I'm not a yellow person, but I love these shades, and the fact that it's all matte makes it even better in my opinion. My only complaint is how dirty the palette gets. That's my only complaint, but I got this in a little package that had like 6 9-pan palettes in it, and so this one came in a little thing with the Big Poppy palette. So it was called Into Bloom, and then Big Poppy's on one side and Little Ray of Sunshine's on the other. The Big Poppy palette is also an all matte palette, and it has some beautiful orange tones, which can be used for spring too. So maybe I need to do a look with this one. I don't know, but there's some pretty colors in here. They are. But I love ColourPop's formula. It never disappoints. So here's some swatches for the Big Poppy. I got a little bit on that one, but yeah. Anyway, ColourPop's formula never disappoints. It's such a good formula, and I love, can you see the like the ombre from like darker to lighter. I just love that effect. I think it looks so pretty. I hope you guys can see it. I'll get it a little bit closer, so hopefully you can. But I love it. I think it's so, so pretty. I'm definitely going to play with this again and do this same thing again, the same look. But I highly recommend it, and like I said, I do believe it is still available, and if it is, I will link it down below. So, oh, I forgot to wipe off my my swatches. I'm just a mess today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A little throwback, a little makeup that I hadn't used in a while. I love my ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation and the concealer. The setting powder, it looks beautiful. I feel like I have a really healthy look to my skin. I just love it all. I love everything. Even my eyebrows turned out really nice today, and I like those. Better than some other days I've tried pomades. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope that it was a interesting video to watch. I'm trying to mix it up a little high-end, a little drugstore, a little more affordable, you know, not make it so expensive, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I hope you're enjoying it, and let me know if there's any palettes you have a request for. If you've asked me for one and I've not done it yet, remind me, because I could have forgotten. I have a lot on my my brain these days, and it's a very good chance that I've forgotten, and it's not intentional. So I do apologize if I have, but I will you know, do it if you remind me. So thank you guys again. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.